What are we playing?
What are you playing?
Ben Gilbert complained that we rushed through Atomic Heart last week when we were talking about it, that we just sort of talked about
because the first hour was boring as hell.
I didn't think it was boring. I thought it was interesting.
It was so boring.
It was interesting.
Everything about it was boring.
The architecture, it's interesting.
It was boring.
And then you beat up robots with blunt objects and guns with limited ammo.
And yeah, you know how I feel about fighting robots.
They're humanoid robots, though.
They are humanoid robots, but it's not as interesting as Squishy.
It was challenging. Did you find it challenging when you got to the combat? Eventually, after the 45 minutes and you get to the combat? Pretty challenging, I thought. Like, I died a couple times pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. It's all like melee. It's pretty melee focused. It reminded me of Dead Rising, right? That's the one? No, not Dead Rising. Dead fucking, the new one's coming out.
Dead Island?
Dead Island. Reminds me of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That has my interest now.
Because the robots are like zombies, right? They're free now. They used to be like, worker robots.
They're the opposite of zombies. Instead of being mindless old humans, they're now mindful old robots.
But they want to kill you.
But everyone still wants to kill you.
Yeah, you got to kill them. I don't know if I'm going to play more of it, but it seemed like it seemed like a quality game. Okay. I would recommend that people check it out if that sounds like they want more Dead Island. Still playing more Hogwarts Legacy. We're like level 20 something now. It's a very good game, I got to say. It's when I see reviews that are like really like shred it, I feel like that's sort of a disingenuous review. Like, it's a competent game. You can disagree with whatever, but like.
Do you feel that not using the patented Nemesis system was a mistake?
No.
Is there room for it in there?
Totally. Yeah, totally. There's plenty of combat, and you could have like some dark wizard somewhere.
So they should have had it.
They should have had it. Yeah, I don't know why it would. I feel like it would just add more stickiness to the game.
Yeah, I really like those Lord of the Rings games. It really bums
this
me
is
out
better.
I
gotta say that this game is just a better, more polished game than those games. Those games always had like a level of jank to them, and visually.
Not that second Lord of the Rings game. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, really? But
that
visually
game is fairly jank free and visually pretty impressive.
Visually, this is really impressive, and maybe I'm not remembering the Lord of the Rings games that well, but the character models in this game, at least of your character, it's third person. They're very big and detailed, and I don't remember that being the case in the Lord of the Rings game. It just doesn't seem like a Warner Brothers game. It doesn't look like, the only thing that looks like a Warner Brothers game is like the little like location marker. You have to go do this quest over here. Like, that part still looks like it came out of Lord of the Rings, but you can turn that off. You can slim down the HUD, but it's a well put together game. The combat is fun. The environments are really good. And they don't mean anything to me. Like, the licensing stuff doesn't really mean anything. I don't know what these places are. I don't know how kids can drink butter beer. I don't know why that's legal. But there's a lot of eye candy. There's like cool shit to look at inside and outside.
It's just root beer and like butterscotch.
So why is everyone so excited about it in the game? Like, adults and children.
Oh.
I feel like it's just feeding into some fantasy of like children can go to a bar, see what parents are missing out on.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Nah, it's fine. You can drink it in the game. It's fine. It's a good game. It's good. Hopefully I can finish it soon, because we're not really watching any TV shows, because we got to finish this before it goes back to the library. That's for what we're playing. And we got a quick Whip Smart Spank Banky. This game is called Hentai World for the Nintendo Switch. It's anime waifu sliding picture block puzzle game. And when the puzzle difficulty increases, the ladies' clothes decrease. The music is bad. He did not like it. And you can get naked ladies on the Switch, I guess. I saw that there's some game coming out that is censored on PlayStation, but completely uncensored on the Switch. So that's where we are in the year 2023 now. Sony is the prudish company, and Nintendo is like, show us your titties. That's where we're at. Can we make money off of it? Yes. Go for it. Good luck. So yeah, thank you, Whip Smart, for that. That's Hentai World. You could just make this shit up and just I would read it. Like I would know if it's a game or not.
You should
Like,
have run that through the Wombat.
I could make it sound like it's your new favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
And that you masturbated furiously to it.
Yeah, you know.
Oh wait, this is your new favorite game.
I just picked up Hogwarts Legacy at full price and absolutely loving it. It's one of the best games I've ever played, and I hardly think about trans rights at all while I'm playing it.
It's pretty good.
It's weird because it's
off, but it's fucking close.
it's like that sort of lazy slur in the speech where it almost sounds like I'm a little bit drunk.
The way that it works is you can generate like multiple takes and just keep going, right? And it'll do like completely different reads. It's just about like how much time do you have to spend on it. But it'll get there to where you want or close enough. And if it doesn't, you could always like edit it yourself a little to make it. But I feel like for a content creator who's doing like a lot of reading for their YouTube videos and stuff, like this shit is going to save them so much fucking time.
Yeah. Yes. Throw the ads in there. Call it a day.
It's like, that seemed like, yeah, the technology is fucking crazy. But also, at the same time, equally fucking scary. Because like things like this could happen.
I put my full support behind Congressman George Santos. He's a good man. Who cares if he told a few white lies? Also, he promised me a free in-ground pool.
That one was a rough reading. I didn't have time for multiple takes on that one.
I mean, I would take the free in-ground pool.
See?
George, yeah.
I don't even need this fucking AI thing.
Nope.
CAGbag. Let's go to the CAGbag. This is from what's this fucking shit? I can't read shit. On Benkity. I need AI to read these names. This looks like a good topic. $30 million worth of Funko Pop toys will be thrown in the trash. Funko said its fourth quarter earnings report inventory is creating financial trouble for the company. That's a lot of toys.
Yeah, that is a lot of toys. $30 million worth of Funko. I said this to you in chat. Was why don't they just donate them to children's hospitals or something? There's got to be
Cost more money. Money is the answer. Always the answer.
Cost
Money.
more to send them somewhere.
I guess. I mean, but couldn't they write it all off?
Money. Obviously, they've done the math on this.
Also,
Michael Pachter.
What are the kids going to do with these things?
I know they did the math. I'm not saying that they didn't do the math on it and that burying them is cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
why couldn't they?
Isn't there something better they could do where they could say, you know what, our financials aren't what they are. Yes, we're going to be able to write this off, but if we're going to have to take a bath, at least we could do like there's a PR spin there.
What's better than money, Wombat? Nothing.
I don't
Nothing
know.
beats money. Every decision, money. Why do they do it this way?
I know this. I'm not arguing.
I know. It seems
I'm not
bad.
arguing
it seems
this
wasteful.
point. Yeah.
The hospitals don't even want that shit, I feel. What do the hospitals want all that stuff sitting around? Kids are going to be like, it's probably just going to like spread disease somehow.
Someone could be like, oh, look, I got a Blanche from Golden Girls. My cancer is gone.
Right. But now I have hepatitis. I got hepatitis from the doll.
Yeah.
It was made in the factory.
I got Grogu with a frog in his mouth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I think both of those are probably selling fine.
Those might be selling fine. I don't know which ones they're gonna. I got a Post Malone.
Right. Oh.
Still probably fine. Probably
You think?
fine.
I don't know.
I mean, you look at you go to Target and you look at these characters that they put into these things. You're like, who? Like this is like a 6th tier character that nobody knows other than these people who watch this one specific TV show.
I would say it's my barometer for a bad Funko Pop. Not that I buy Funko Pops, like the actual Pops. I know I have the sodas. We can discuss that that's a separate conversation. But my barometer on whether or not one's good or bad is, would you know who that was without the box? And it's amazing how many Funko Pops where if you just showed me the pop and there was no box saying who it was,
Right.
I would have no idea who they are.
That's bad design.
Yeah. Like, I don't know who that is. That's just a guy in a shirt.
Right.
And then it's like, no, it's like just Ship says, like, no, it's Rob Lowe from Parks and Rec. I'm like, oh yeah, that's real iconic.
That's definitely getting thrown out. That's definitely so many fucking pallets of that sitting there.
Mhm.
That's tough business, I guess. You can
is.
bet. It reminds me of the whole Disney Infinity stuff. Like, you're
Yeah.
trying to guess how many fucking Hulks to make. Like, who the fuck knows?
And you saw that too, right? Disney may sell off Hulu so they can have full rights to the Hulk.
Wait, what? I don't even know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
So Disney shares the rights to the Hulk and Namor with Universal. And
Namor is just thrown in there.
yeah, it's Namor and the Hulk.
No one's
Those are the
looking for that.
two that they share with Universal.
Okay.
Which is why you haven't seen a Hulk solo movie in such a long time.
Okay.
So to like wipe the slate clean on this, apparently they're working on a deal where Universal may get Hulu and Disney gets the Hulk back.
Who gets Namor though? That's the most important
I think
thing.
Namor goes back to Disney also. Namor and the Hulk.
They're gonna throw out Namor with all the Funkos.
Namor.
That whole just the whole IP is gonna be.
Namor.
They're gonna crate it up and put it right next to the Funkos. Just like take this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they basically fucked that up in that movie.